Welcome back for a new unboxing video of sorts. This time was not something I directly purchased brand new, but secondhand. I picked this up actually at a recent yard sale because I knew the person that was having the sale. It was once upon a time big into Magic and other games as well, so this was one of the items I picked up. Just a classic overall, old school. Now, of course, the box itself isn't necessarily in the perfect condition, but surprisingly, the cards inside are actually pretty well taken care of. As you see, this is actual vintage. This is a vintage classic Goblin deck. So, with that said, in total, there's only 40 cards in one of these old school decks. Okay, so first, this is 8th edition. Just a heads up. So with that said, first seal and all, probably mostly just going to be 2 or 3 different types of mountain lands. Definitely, though, it is cool to see a lot of the classic artwork. I do miss a lot of this classic artwork. I also miss the classic, like, white sides to a lot of these specific sets. Is one thing I miss. There's just a certain charm I liked about the white liners. It is lucky that at least the cards are in pretty much mint condition, surprisingly. But yeah, this is one of your classic style goblin decks from many moons ago, as this was 8th edition. Now, since there's a total of only 40 cards, I would say probably 50% of the deck is just lands. Yep, and that's it on the lands front. Now let's check out the actual spells and stuff. Honestly, even though with selling stuff, frankly, I think given I paid like $5 for this deck, I think that is definitely worth the price if you ask me. Because I will always take any opportunity to get a hold of classic cards. Back in the days when like standard and modern were the main specific things that usually people played with. As back in these days, Commander wasn't exactly the juggernaut it has become over the years. When I was originally in, and this is a real classic card for me, Raging Goblin was one of the very first cards I would ever play, because my very first deck I ever used was a Goblin deck, so this definitely has a bit of nostalgia for me. Classic shock. I really miss a lot of this artwork. Back in these days, it was not uncommon to see mostly 4 copies of specific monsters, and I still do that, which is one of the reasons I've always preferred things like modern, standard, and of course in recent years got into Pauper, which is probably currently my favorite format. I eventually need to really give an honest shot to Commander. I'm curious to see what are, like, how many rares there are, because I forget from this specific era of Magic, like, usually how many you got. And here's a classic artifact card. Lightning Blast, another classic. Music in the background today is from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I hope eventually they go around to doing re-releasing remaster some of these classic style artwork again. That would be nice. And we're down to the last two cards. Here's the rares. So I'm gonna put this off and just reveal the two rares, the main flagship cards for this. And here's the ruler himself on the cover art of the box. These are the two rares you get in this deck. I believe on average this deck is going for about 20 to 25, give or take, on eBay. But since I got hold of it for what, 1/4 of the normal price, I think I pretty much lucked out on this. But with that said, that is it for this video. Relatively short, I know. But just wanted to go a bit down memory lane, just checking out one of the classics. With that said, I'll see y'all again soon enough. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel, and stay safe out there.